Hey, good evening. Good evening. Hello, hello. My Facebook family, Tava Nation, Tava International. Hello, hello, guys. Let me know that we are live. Who's checking in? Hey, Miss Jasmine, Stacy, Kelly, Kira, Miss Deborah. Good evening. Everybody, come on in. Miss Angie, hello. Keisha, hello. All of my Tavins. Andrew, hola. I see you. Miss Jenny, are you still in Jamaica? Good evening. Hey, Miss Tia. Can you guys hear me okay? Miss Charlene. Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Jack in Massachusetts. Jack, let me know. Can you guys hear me okay? I want to make sure that we are broadcasting loud and clear before we hear from the man of the hour. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Pastor Sean, Miss Claudia, hello. Claudia, you should be excited. You know, we always have something good in store for everybody. So, guys, Miss Tammy Durden, hello. Everybody, come on. Share. Tag right now. Tag. Thank you, Miss Crystal. Let everybody know that we are live. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Tammy Durden. Hello. Houston's checking in. Tallahassee's checking in. Paul Moore, you guys still checking in from Jamaica. Good evening. Miss Shanita Schamberger. Hello. Gia Brown. All right, guys, come on in. So let me tell you, we have had an amazing, phenomenal week in Tava Nation, and we have some amazing things coming up for you. Like, OMG is all that I can say. I'm trying to give you guys a minute. I see people are still jumping on. Hey, Dr. Bromwell from Apopka, Florida. Hello, I see you. Tanya Ward in my Kevin Harris voice. I see you. You guys, come on in. Keep sharing. Let's remind everybody that our CEO is coming on tonight to address the nation. So remind your team, get them on. Hey there, Kevin Lloyd. Good evening. So, all right, guys, let me tell you, we have had an amazing week, right? We know our COO was in Jamaica. How many people were in Jamaica? I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm going to let him come on and talk about it. But I do want to know if you are on the line. Was anybody in Jamaica this weekend? Who's still there? Hey there, Miss Tammy Faye. What? Triple Diamond TK Walker. I see all these diamonds shining brightly. Guys, let me tell you, I'm going to let him talk about Jamaica. But I missed all of you that were there. I heard it was an amazing time. For those of you that did not make it to Jamaica, don't worry. I got you covered. We're already working on the next trip. Okay? I got you covered. Okay. But guess what we have next? We have our Dallas event coming up next. Katrina Gordon said she was there. All right, guys, keep posting your pictures. Okay, we want to see. But guys, coming up next is our Dallas Master Class for directors and above that our visionary has so graciously opened up to supervisors as well, right? May 21st in Dallas, Texas. Let me make sure. Anybody on here already have their ticket? Does anyone have their ticket yet? And I am going to keep telling you guys, I know we had some people that ranked up at the end of the month, and we are so excited. Congratulations to everyone that hit a brand new rank at the end of April. I will tell all of you that right now, maybe some of you are even still striving. You are running for rank right now, trying to hit supervisor and director before the event. Don't wait to buy your ticket, okay? Everybody, go ahead, buy your ticket now, because you don't want to wait. And then let's say you do all of this hard work to hit your rank, and then when you hit, it's sold out. You don't want that to happen. So I'm telling you, Miss Sabrina Wright says she has her ticket. Dr. Cheryl has hers. Miss Jackie, Miss Marguerite. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so all of you that have purchased your tickets, now you have to make sure that you are not coming alone. You are bringing somebody with you, okay? So guys, go to tavaevent.com. The event is going to be May 21st. That's a Friday. I highly recommend you guys come in on Thursday night or very early on Friday, because it is going to start at 1 o'clock. Make sure you spread the word, get it out there, let your teams know to come in early on Friday, all right? And guys, we are going to have an amazing time. Go to tavaevent.com for all of the details. Make sure you have your Tava wear on, your Tava t-shirts. Make sure you are representing down there. And most importantly, don't come alone, okay? Guys, we have some special awards that we're going to give out and some special announcements. That's the key, okay? Let me tell you. Y'all see my eyes like getting big? I'm all excited. That really is the key. I see Kevin backstage laughing at me. Yes, I am so excited. So guys, make sure you get to Dallas. So, all right. Okay, so that's the big deal right now. Get to Dallas, and without further ado, I am going to bring up mi hermano, my compadre, my partner, not in crime, in business, right? Our very own COO, fresh off the plane from Jamaica, Mr. Kevin Harris. Are you back there, sir?
Man, I am doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I am wonderful. I see you all tanned up and things.
Yeah, it's a little tan, you know, a little burned up, a little crispy over here. But look, we had a great time. I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but you know, we had Megan down there. When I tell you, you know, I got to give hats off to Megan and you too, Lachelle, because I'm gonna be honest with you all. I did Lachelle's job. Man, it was tough. It was tough. It was tough. So you all gotta always give Lachelle a shout out. But Megan came through, everybody came through, and just for one common goal, just to serve everyone here in Tava. So, you know, thank you, Lachelle, for all that you do. And we had an amazing time without you. So
yes, thank you for holding it down. And I'm gonna actually let you take it over so you can tell everybody all about it. Guys, I promise I'll do my best not to miss another one, but just know I'm already working on the next trip. I got you guys.
All right, well, we'll figure out where we're going. So, but listen, guys, like Lachelle said, we did have an amazing time, you know, in Jamaica. Some people are still down there, and, you know, I'm really excited to figure out where we're going next. You do not want to mix the next one, because here's what happens at Tava. We get better and better and better as we grow as a company. But here's what I will tell you, you know, just to kind of recap what happened down there, not with just what happened. I want to talk about, you know, it was so many new faces that showed up that I've never seen before, I've never spoken to on the phone. And really what that showed me as a company, that we are growing. We are growing by leaps and bounds. You know, there were mothers there with their children, you know, 19, 20 years old. And they wanted to know more about Tava. And they left with full of knowledge about the company, wanting to build a business now. So there's an energy here, And we've been saying it, and that is the new wave of leadership. I believe that. And they were just there, just soaking it all in. I know when I got there on Wednesday, Megan and I were getting everything set up, to welcome everyone in, and everyone came in just, ready to go, excited, yes, to be on vacation, but they were more excited because they had a bunch of questions. They had several questions on how to build a business, what did they need to do. And so we decided that we were going to, speak to them. And I had TK and Nina Walker. They did an amazing training after we took our photos in that blazing sun at 10 a.m. That morning. We went in and we did a training, and it went on for about, an hour and a half. And, it's just a great training really on how to get started and what they needed to do, to build their business. And, another thing that it showed me, everybody just kind of fell in formation. Everybody was in alignment at the event. And, it just showed, again, growth. And so I'm really excited to see that, because I saw people congregating on the beach, talking at the beach, by the pool, just sharing how they're building a business, exchanging information, exchanging ideas. And, that just did my heart great to see that, because, like I say, it was a lot of new faces. And then you had some of your diamonds. You had Ebony Walker there. You had Tony Fleming, just sharing information on how to build. So it was just really exciting to see. And, also, there was a lot of samples flying around the resort and off the resort to the people of Jamaica. Everybody came with a ton of products. So I hope that they left empty-handed. I know I did. I had no more products left after leaving Jamaica. So it's just amazing to see that the people of Jamaica are really excited about the Tava products. Not only were they excited about the products, they really wanted the shirt off my back. They wanted the Tava shirt off my back. And I told some of the diamonds and some of the other leaders down there, you always have to be prepared. And one thing Mr. Lloyd said the other day, he talked about, being prepared for the moment. And how do you get prepared in the moment? You have to be ready. And so not with just product, but they wanted information, they wanted product, they wanted gear, they wanted everything. So because they're excited about Tava and the products. But, and then to cap it off, we had a party on Saturday night before everybody left on Sunday. And just to see everybody coming in, just having so much fun, just recapping the evening. And, just to see people like Jenny Young out there, doing her thing. And, we had, again, new faces and just really enjoying themselves. But again, what I caught every single day, everybody wanted information about how to build and how to go to the next level. And that is just really exciting to see. And one thing that I noticed in the training, and I hadn't seen this in a long time, every pen was put to paper. Every pen was put to paper. I sat in the back of the room and I watched everybody take notes. And so they're back now, and they're starting to implement some of those things. So there's what's her name, Sayla Alexander. She's there, and she was from the DC area. Shout out to you. It was great meeting you. Another brand new face. I see her there, and so she's going to be doing big things as well. So I'm really excited about it. And like I say, we're planning the next trip. But let me just kind of piggyback on what Lachelle was saying. LaCour, here's how you plan from event to event. We just came off Jamaica. Okay. That meeting in Dallas is going to be huge, not for the company. It's going to be huge for your business. You have to take people to the event. You have to get to the event yourself, because, when you go from event to event and when you take people, that shows that your organizations are growing. Okay. It's proven, it's documented, and it's proven that people who show up to events, those are the people that are being elevated. Okay. That's right, Tammy Durden. Awesome. And congratulations, Tammy Durden. And, but you want to make sure that you get to the event, bring as many people as possible to the Dallas event. We still have few tickets left for the event, so make sure that you get there. But listen, what I want to do, I want to step out of the way, and, I want to bring this young man, this CEO, someone that I've grown to love, someone that I'm so glad that I said yes to about 2 years ago to be a part of this arc. And so, I have a great deal of respect for our CEO and founder, Mr. Kenny Lloyd. If you're there, man, come on. We missed you in Jamaica too, man.
Hey, Kevin, yeah, I could tell how much you missed me.
Well, I talk to you every day a few times.
Everybody, look, let me tell you all something. Michelle and I, we had to stay behind because, again, look, it's still work to be done. While people are celebrating, we said, Kevin, because Kevin, honestly, Kevin worked so hard that we said, first of all, he deserved to go, and, he took his family down there, and so he deserved it. So we let him go. Megan, from the office, we let Megan go because everybody that knows Megan works her butt off tirelessly. And, we figured we let her go too. And Michelle and I said we would stay, but you got to know, I gave Kevin hell every day. I called Kevin 20 times a day. All right. And Kevin would try to FaceTime me. And I would tell Kevin, if you FaceTime me again, I swear I'm going to find you. Every time you FaceTime me, I'm going to find you, because it was hard on me to watch it. It was hard on Michelle to watch it. But, it was a beautiful thing to see people down there really having a good time. People that really earn their trip, and people who decided to come and just be supportive of the company, because it's really big. But I will tell you all this, that I promise you that everybody that came and was down there sampling, in a few months, you're going to be glad, very glad, that you made that trip and you were down there sampling and getting in front of some things, because we got a lot of big things happening. We really do as a company. I got to say that I'm more than proud of our leadership. And our leadership is not just our diamonds. I think when I look at our leadership, I look at our supervisors and our associates. I think that as people come on and start taking leadership roles, because what is a leadership? Leadership does not mean that you're not a leader until you become a diamond or an exec or a director. You become a leader the moment you join, because the people that you're getting to join you, they're watching you. They're following what you do, and so what are they following? Are they following the right thing, the wrong thing? I think it's been proven over the last 3 or 4 months that they're following the right thing, because we're breaking records every month. Every week, the company is bettering what we did the month before. Are we where we want to be? No. Are we where we're going to be? No, because, but what I love about the company, and I say this because it's a state of the nation, I want you all to know that our growth is very measurable. And I was telling somebody today, I was talking to a young lady out of Atlanta, Tracy Walker, and we were talking about growth and elevation in terms of rank and things like that. And I was sharing that, for us, I think that when you do things to prove things to other people, you set yourself up to failure. I think with us, we have nothing to prove to anybody. The only thing that I want to accomplish is what we set out to do in the beginning, is I want to help as many people as possible earn an extra $250 a week, learning how to market the product or build a business. And I want that to happen. And I'm proud to say that it is happening big time. When I tell you, listen, I'm not going to give the numbers tonight, but soon I will give you the numbers of the people we had. I had our director of analytics pull the numbers. I called her yesterday, put it to work yesterday, man, and they never complain. They don't hide. They answer the phone when it's time to go to work, because our work is endless. I want you to know the kind of staff that you have. And I asked her to pull some numbers, and I wanted to see how many people are earning right now currently $250 a week, or it doesn't have to be a week, or $1,000 extra a month. And I'll tell you, when she gave me the answer, when I called her back and she gave me the answer, I got emotional about it. I didn't cry and anything, but you know what? I got goosebumps. I really got emotional, because that's what we talked about. Our initiative was, we didn't even put a number on it, because there's so many people out there that need help. Our goal was to help as many people as we could, as many people as we can, change their life. And changing your life, extra $250 a week, extra $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year is life changing. And we know that we're changing lives because we have a tremendous amount of people that are doing it. Having said that, the Spirit told me, just imparted in me that you got to do something that no other company is doing. And what it said told me to do was, you can't just recognize your diamonds, and execs in the higher positions. We're going to do something unprecedented, because we're going to now, at the event in October, I don't care you could be a tour taker, you could be whatever, but if you are earning $1,000 or more a month and have earned $12,000 on a part-time basis, I don't care part-time, full-time. If you've done that, we're going to bring you on the stage and we're going to recognize everybody. And you know what we know? I will tell you this. I'll give you this number, that based on where we are now, I believe that by October, that in less than 2 years, it'll be our 2-year mark, that we will have over 600 people that are earning $12,000 or more a month. And you know what? A lot of people might hear that number and they're like, that man, what are you talking about, 12,000? That's no money. Well, see, those people, I bet you they don't have any money in the bank, because when you start talking about 12,000 extra dollars, and it's not just about having the money or earning the money, you got to know that we have aligned ourselves with a financial institution, a major financial institution, that not only have we provided a vehicle for you to make the money, but we have aligned ourselves with some people, with a group, with a team, with a company, an esteemed company that is helping our distributors, teaching them what to do with that money. Because our thing is not, we don't want you to make a lot of money and go broke. We don't want you to make a lot of money, and it's not about over here. It's not about us making money and going and buying material things. I said that from the beginning, and I mean it now. I'm not knocking you or anybody for doing it, because when you work hard, I believe in reward and punishment. I believe that when you achieve your goals, that you got to reward yourself. And I believe that because I did it too. I'm speaking from a position of wisdom, because I had to learn what I'm sharing with you. Because when I first started making money, I made the mistakes of going out here and making horrible acquisitions and buying superficial things. And you know what I ended up doing? Ended up being broke as hell again and owing the IRS a tremendous amount of money. And I'm going to make sure that you all don't make the same mistake that me and Shantae made. And not me and Shantae, because she followed me, that I made. The mistake that I made. I want to make sure that none of you all make that mistake. So I put in place a company that, and you'll see, because they'll be in Dallas on the stage talking about some things, and they're helping some of our leaders now. Several of our high income, I'm talking about soon to be $1 million earners, $500,000 earners, or 250. They're helping them right now. Those that seek the help. Okay, and I guarantee that those that seek the help of this company, they're going to be in great financial shape. Because for me, it's not about making the money but balling. It is about building a solid business model that will last, that will sustain, the test of time, because your business will be tested from here and there. You have peaks and valleys, but when you have money in the bank, and you invested money, and you paid your taxes off, and you're moving toward paying off some of your debt, hey man, life is really good at that point, because you're not operating from a standpoint of pressure anymore. So that's where we're headed. So what we're going to do is that we're going to recognize everybody that has earned $12,000, and I don't care if it takes us an hour. We know, because that is very important to Tyler. That the people that fuel this company, and I'm telling you now, it is you, you supervisors, you people who are coming in, and even people that haven't hit the rank of supervisor. There are people in this company right now that are out on corners, that are going from store to store, that are meeting and talking to people, and they are retailing this product. So they're blessing a lot of people, and in return, they're fueling the fire that keeps the ark afloat. It keeps it moving forward. So we're going to make sure that you guys get recognition at the big event in October. And that event is going to be major. It's going to be enormous for this company. It's going to be enormous. And you deserve to be recognized. You deserve to walk across the stage, and you deserve to get something to commemorate what you've done for this company. And we're going to do it. We're going to be giving out awards, 12K awards. All right, to those people who've earned 12K or more, we're going to be at least 12K. We're going to be rewarding you. So, hey, I'm excited about that. But before October, because October, look, we start selling tickets right after. Well, I think we're selling them now, but we're going to make some major announcements at LaCour. Now, I will tell you this. So the 12K club, we're going to have a 12K club where you all get special treatment. I mean, it's just going to be amazing. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to create belief to the people that you know. It's going to create belief to people out there looking at us that, man, I can do that. I can. All those people are doing that. And if they're doing it, I know I can do it. It's going to create belief, and people are going to start calling you. Having said that, how are they going to get to you? I will tell you this now, that I'm about to completely revamp Tava Connect. You don't even hear about it. It hasn't been promoted well, but now we're going to start promoting Tava Connect big time, and I'm just wiping the slate, wiping the whole globe clean. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know the people that qualify to be on Tava Connect. And Tava Connect, we're going to promote it big time. We have a big campaign that we're putting together right now to get behind it, to get it out there. And why is it going to be very significant? It's going to be very significant because there are a lot of people out there that don't know people in Tava. And there are people out there that want to know people who are doing things. So we're going to be putting people's pictures on there and your information where they can see the globe, and it's geographically friendly. If people are looking for somebody in Dallas, they can put that in, bam. All the people from Dallas and the Dallas area, their pictures will be up there. Those that have earned the right to get up there, because the days of the gimmies are over. We are a company that needs people to come on board and do what they're supposed to do and help the art move forward. Okay, so we're going to wipe the slate. We're putting a big campaign behind it, and we're going to put people up there that need a chance, people that really want to go to work and help people grow. That's going to be huge. I got to say this. Look, I think an indication of the company's growth is what Kevin said. I think anytime you have an event somewhere, and Kevin called me and said, man, I don't even hardly recognize anyone here. And I said, well, Kevin, get to know as many people as you can, because this is the new wave of people that are going to take us to the next level. These people are really serious about the company, because anytime people earn a trip or participate in the trip come, man, they are very serious about the company and about the opportunity, man. So I told them to get to know me, meet as many of them as you can, spend some time with them, get to know them, because look, we're very serious about what we say we are as a company. And I'll tell you, it's really working. We're going to launch another campaign too. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to talk about it. And I maybe shouldn't even say it, but you know what? Like, I have been really perusing TikTok lately, because I was told by a young lady that, man, you got companies that get on TikTok, man, and that are unknown, obscure companies that get on there, man, and man, turn into multi-million-dollar companies overnight. And you know what I told her? I want some of that. Yes, I want some of that. So we're going to launch a campaign in a contest, right? Because, of course, you know, we have to really protect the brand of the company. So we have to be careful of the TikTok commercials, the TikToks that people promote. We got to be careful who we attach ourselves to, because, you know, we have to do everything in decency, you know, and in order, for real, over here at the Ark. We really do. You know, I think that, you know, our name is very biblical. And I'm telling you now that, listen, I'm not standing on a soapbox, because believe me, I am a real human being. I am human. I make mistakes. So I'm not standing on, and I'm not judgmental, but I'm saying that we have to protect the brand. We got to protect the company. We got to protect the ship. Okay. So therefore, the content that you put out on TikTok, we ask you that you do it with some decency and order, that you please not misrepresent us, represent us well, make it look like a company that people would be proud to come and be a part of, and talk about the product. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a show on either Kevin's show or Lachelle's show. We're going to launch the time and date where we want you all to start submitting your TikToks to corporate, and corporate is going to pick the ones that we're going to get behind. and we're going to have some fun with it. Okay. So we want to, because you know what? We want some of that, right? We want some of that TikTok business. We want some of that millennial business. We want some of that TikTok business. You know what? We're going to get some, because we're going to make sure we do what we have to do to get it. So we're excited about that. Listen, you know, we had another diamond promote out last month, man. And you know what? Anytime, man, listen, it's not easy hitting the rank of diamond, but it's funny because it's in the lineage. It's a person that's under Nina Moore, who's under TK Walker. And I love the way they're flowing, you know, because they're promoting out a lot of people. They're promoting out a lot. They're promoting out some diamonds, some execs. They're promoting, and I have a theme song that I want to use for the company. And it was, I told them, that old song by Ludacris, "When I Move, You Move Just Like That." See, that's a beautiful thing. When I move, you move just like that. So that means when I move up, you move up just like that. And when you move up, somebody else moves up just like that. See, that's the kind of flow. When you know you have a flow going like that, that's when you know that your life and your family and the financial, the economic trajectory of your family is about to change. The economic landscape of your life and your family is about to change. And you know what? There's already been some people in this company that has happened for, that the economic landscape of their family has begun to change. And man, it's a beautiful thing to watch that happen. It's to people who at one time had no belief, and to other people who believe, you know, to have people, you know, because it takes a lot of courage to leave someplace, another company, and come to another company. And all you come with is hate from people who you left behind, and people, your old uplines, you know, berating you on social media and talking about you. Listen, when people leave me, I let them go. I wish you the best. You know why? You know why I say that? Because I believe that everybody has a purpose on this earth. And some people are purposed to be in your life for a season and for a reason. And when their season is up, I believe that God will take them to another place. Okay? It's just a matter of, do you operate when you leave? Do you leave with dignity? Do you leave the right way and not take something that you can bring with you? And anybody that does that, I wish the very best for you. I pray for your success. And I want you to find your purpose, right? I'm not the kind of company that will sue you if you leave. I'm not the kind of company that will do those kind of things. We're the kind of company that, look, we want the people that are supposed to be here. And me and Shante, every morning we pray, and part of our prayers, lead us to the people that need us. Okay? Lead us to the people that need us. That's our mantra. Lead us to the people that need us. And we're finding them every day. So to have people come over here and start to experience success, and not one person, not two, because, you know, it's a damn shame when you look at an organization, you have one person making all the money, two people, three people making all the money, and everybody else is broke. Everybody else is struggling. See, that's not a solid build. A solid build is when I move, you move just like that. But it ain't when I give you that money moves. No, it's not like that. When you build it the right way, my father ingrained in me. I know I can't get it out of my head that when you do it right the first time, you don't ever have to worry about doing it over and over again. When you build your business the right way, organically, the right way the first time, you never have to worry about rebuilding it again. You still have to put in the work, but you don't have to worry about the walls collapsing. You don't have to worry about the foundation cracking, you know. And I'm not saying that anybody is not doing that. I'm not, you know, I'm not saying that. I want to preface that, not pointing any fingers. It's not a message to anybody. I'm saying that in this company, it's important that we build correctly, that we do things in decency and order. We build a principle-based business. Because when you build those kind of businesses, the people that build principle-based businesses are the people that their lives change, and the lives of the people that are involved. You know, I had a guy named David Cole. I'm gonna give him a shameless plug tonight. A guy named David Cole was my real estate agent. He transitioned me from the house I was leasing to our dream home, to the home that God meant for us, right? And he's a servant of God. He's a real good guy. I mean, he's a great agent, and he's a real good guy. David Cole, right out of Houston, Texas. I refer as many people as I can to him, right? And he became, he started off as our agent and became very good friends of me and Shantae, he and his wife, Nicole. I was talking to him last night and he said something prophetic to me because he was saying that when you're blessed and you're covered, and there's a covering, you're covered by the blood, man, and you have a blessing, you have a mantle over you. He said that everybody around you receives the same blessing that you receive. And so I know I'm covered by the blood. I know that there's a mantle over me. I know that what I'm doing, I'm called to do. But you know what else? It's not just me, because alone, we couldn't elevate as rapidly and as powerfully as we are now. We couldn't do it. But with you all, with those of you that also have an anointing over you, also have an appointment, a mission, and been commissioned to fulfill a mission over here. And that's what's happening. You all that are coming over here, you're here for a purpose. And the purpose is not always to get rich. It might be to enrich somebody. But because you all have come here and you're lending your gifts, so my blessing and the power of my anointing is rubbing off on people that are having success, so is yours. And it's going through the organization like lightning. I mean, it's like lightning going through the organization, because what is happening to us is miraculous. It is, and I believe in miracles. And miracles are happening every week here in Tyler. You guys are a miracle to us. You are a miracle to Tyler. You are a miracle to me and Shantae. We believe in miracles. It is a miracle that we even here in this position. And you know what? We embrace it. We honor it and we respect it. And that's principle, right? And we honor you all and we embrace you. And we do the best that we can every day for you guys, man. We fight for you all every day, from the time our feet hit the ground to the time we pass the night. We fight, man. I fight, because I want to earn your belief. I honor you all being here. So we work hard. So I want to honor a gentleman tonight. I hope he made it on here. I hope it's Keith Williams. Did he make it to the line? Keith, our new diamond out of Dallas, Texas. Keith Williams. Did Keith make it?
Yes, sir.
Keith.
Yes, sir.
Keith, I know I didn't call you. I know you probably think that I can't believe I talked to Kenny as I was on my run. I can't believe Kenny didn't call. But you know what? I have something big in store for you, because I feel like this, man. That is not an easy position to hit. It requires a lot, man. And you've been very quiet, man. I mean, since you come over. When I say quiet, you let your work and success do the talking. You haven't done a lot of talking, man. And I've watched you from afar, and I've grown. And I told you when I talked to you, man, when I saw you in Philly, and when I called you, I told you, man, I have a tremendous amount of respect for your work ethic, man, and your leadership. Because you are ascendant and it's organic, and you are elevating other people as you've elevated. So I just want to hear from you, man, and tell you, first of all, what made you decide to join Tyler, man? Why Tyler? What happened?
I was approached by my good friend Kevin Harris a while back when he first got going. He was telling me y'all were doing something big about 19 months ago. But I just wasn't in the right headspace. I've been in the industry for a while. We had did some things together. We had rocked some stage together and ended up traveling to the West Coast and looking at another company. We ran to each other again. And at the time, I just wasn't ready. But just watching the leadership that you guys were assembling over there, listening to the testimonies of the product, and just seeing it was timing, right? And timing is everything. We know in real estate is location, but in business is all about timing. And it was just time. The company that I was previously with, there was some things going on over there. Hope they're being blessed, hope they're doing okay, but they're just going through some transitions. And he reached out to me again, and he said, "Hey, you need to take a strong look." And he was very transparent, right? And then I started to communicate with Ms. Nina Rochelle Moore and Paul Moore, and I saw what they were doing. And I remember them from a previous company that I was involved in, that they were involved into as well. And I knew, what she was doing and her leadership. And I remember he said, "Man, come to Philly, the first Philly trip. I couldn't make it." And he's like, "Well, we're gonna be in Atlanta." I couldn't make that either. And he said, "Well, come to Houston." I said, "No, I can drive to Houston from Dallas." right? And so made it to Houston and had a chance to see the culture, and you know, to meet you, and heard a lot about you. And I've been following you for years in the industry, but never had an opportunity to work with you. And so after making that trip and seeing what was going on, I said, man, the timing is right. I said, I know the company was positioned. And being in the industry as long as I have, you just know when a company's positioned for growth, right? You know when all the stars are lining up. And those stars were lining up. And I missed a couple opportunities in my lifetime that were big opportunities where I knew I could have hit a home run, even though I had some successes in the industry. But I knew, man, I said, I can't live with it. I don't want to regret this one. I don't want to regret this one. And so I made a decision to join. And the timing was just right, you know, and when opportunity and preparation meet, success is inevitable. And I think I was ready, and the opportunity was ready. And, you know, it was just time.
So, you know, I was teasing you, man. We talked about alignment, man. Like,
So
what does the word alignment mean
to me,
Yeah, as it pertains to this business.
now I remember you were saying that, and it keeps coming up a lot. And it was coming up as I was talking. I was talking to Kevin. Me and Nina was talking about that too, about just being aligned with the right people. And then you know, you said at the event in Philly, and you know, you kept saying an alignment, alignment, alignment. And then when God aligns you with the right people, and the universe aligns you with the right people, things just line up. And there's certain doors that when God opens those doors up, man, they can't be closed. And you know, and looking at who we're aligned with and the people that are coming. There's like these, you know, the leaders. You know, you look at a Tracy Walker, right, and you look at TK, you look at Nina, you look at all the people that are lining up in this lineage, and you know that's something special, right? You know that's something that man can't put that together, man. I'm sorry, right? That's something that was put together and aligned and structured, and that was a universal alignment. I say all the time, I said that Tava is a universal alignment, and I can't speak for everybody else, but when I speak for this team, the dream team, I know that the universe is aligning a special group of people, and that's why we keep having the success that we're having. That's what I believe.
So, you know, I was teasing you, man, because remember, we went to the lobby and I saw you and a couple of guys that were with you, right? Y'all sat down, man. I'm like, y'all are in a lot. Like y'all took alignment to the next level, man, because y'all had the same colors, man. I'm like, I mean, like, are y'all singing tonight or something? Man, like y'all were coordinated, man, but you all were sharp, man. You know, you were like a group of brothers, man, that you know came and were very serious, man, and were really taking it serious. So and so as you elevated, you had some other guys on your team elevated, man. I'd like for you to take this moment, man. If you want to shout some of your guys out on your team, man. I think that's important.
Oh man, there's so many people that are doing some amazing things. I can't, you know, we have Miss Deborah McClure over there on the West Coast. We have man, Inger Marshall. Those are the first directors that came on, first people that believed and joined. And then, you know, a good friend of mine, Gene Ford, Blake Terry, but definitely got, man, Gene Ford doing some special things because I remember me and Gene Ford first met. It was funny. We met at Panera Bread, and my mentor, God rest his soul, he was in there with his mentor, and I was in there with my mentor. We said, hey, man, let's get our mentors to meet, see if we can do something. So it's the two mentees with the mentors, and that was about 15 years ago. We started that journey together, and we've done some things together from a network standpoint. We've done some things together from a traditional business standpoint. But when he came over and he looked at Tava, man, he's like, I'm ready, right? And that's just been a thing. Like when I said talk about time, and people were just ready, right? And so Mr. Ford, he was ready to get Executive 2 done because you got to identify that Executive 2 when you look at the compensation plan. And I love a compensation plan that promotes the correct behavior. Right, you have a lot of compensation plans in the industry, but there's very few compensation plans that promote the correct behavior. And this compensation plan really allows you to reach down and help people. Right, so it's not about you going diamond, but it's about we going diamond. We say that a lot. You know, it's about we. You know, Nina Chef Moore, she always says we went right double diamond, and she's correct. You know, we're a crown diamond team, right, that went double diamond together. And so this team went diamond, and you know, Gene wouldn't let me fail. You know, I got sick. A few other people got sick, and those last few days was rough, man. But he wouldn't let me fail. He said, "No, man, we're gonna get it done. We got to get it done." He said, "We got to do it for the company." We locked arms and got it done. He went exec 2, promoted his wife promoted to executive, and man, we just got it done. And then we're not finished. We got unfinished business to do. I mean, Diamond, You know, I talked on a call the other night, and I told him, I said, don't, don't find comfort in your celebration, right? It's okay to celebrate, but don't find comfort in your celebration, because we got a lot of work to do. And Diamond is just a testament of what can happen and a possibility of what's going to happen. And we got way more diamonds to create. The people that are going to be successful, Mr. Lloyd, in this company haven't even came to the company yet. But we got to keep blazing the trail for those to come. Like, we're going to be a global company, so we definitely got a lot of work to do. So I appreciate everybody on this team. I appreciate the leadership of Mr. Harris. I appreciate your leadership. And man, the corporate staff. I've been in this for 19 years, man. And I've seen a lot of companies. But from a corporate standpoint, man, it's just a warmth and an inviting spirit that the corporate staff has when they reach out, and they're in tune. And so we can, they're actually, play a part in the success of the field. And so I appreciate the staff there in Houston as well, man, because they really keep us engaged, especially when we're new, right? I'm not new to the industry, but I'm new to Tava, right? And they made that transition into going diamond very easy, man. So I appreciate you guys.
Man, one of the things that Kevin, myself, and Michelle used to always say in our emphasis is that let our focus be on building it right, okay? Because, and I'm talking about internally, because we said that if we build it, they will come. And it's like, that's a famous statement from the Field of Dreams. And I believe in the Field of Dreams, man. I believe that you could take something, a grain of salt, man, and you could really, if you do the right thing, man, and enact and work with the right principle and focus on the right things, that you begin to attract people like yourself. When I look at you and your team, it makes me proud of my team, because I know that we're doing the right thing to attract people like you, but not just attract you, but to keep and help you along with your journey. Because I think there's certain people that's supposed to be here. And I think that I don't think I know that you and your team are going to be part of this growth. But I subscribe to what you're saying. I say this, and there are different waves to every movement, man, and growth. Like the first wave of leaders we had, I can't take anything from them, man. Like our first wave of diamonds, a lot of them came over, man. Simpsons, Sheltons. You take Evan. You take all of them, man. And they came over here with just belief. That's all they had was belief, man. And they put their head down, and they met a lot of opposition, and it's I think that in the beginning, a lot of leaders that are the pioneers, they feel like they get lost in the sauce. But man, I will never forsake or forget those that came aboard before, because they're the ones who take land that's fertile, but they plow it, and they make it look pretty. They seed it and make it look pretty for other people to be attracted to it. So our first wave, I got to shout out to, man, because they did their thing, man. And I love those guys, all my diamonds, all my execs that were here from day one. But I got to tell you that wave 2 is just as important as wave 1, because wave 2 is designed to prepare us for wave 3. You understand? And you know what I'm talking about. Wave 3 is what you said. Wave 3 is the group of leaders that are preparing themselves, that are being prepared. They don't even know it yet, but they're being prepared to come and serve on the ark, man. And it's reciprocal. Like when people understand that this is corporate and this is the field. Anytime that you operate, the corporate operate like this, and their thing is they're nothing without us, man, that's a recipe for failure. Because I'm sure you have, and I've worked with some companies that feel like that it is us against them, right?
Yes, sir.
What makes something special is when corporate and the field come together and they are in alignment with the mission.
Yes, sir.
And when that happens, and it's not easy, but when it happens, special things happen, man. And we're on the cusp of that now. So you and your team, man, I want to shout out to you, man, and tell you for real, I expected nothing less from you. Double diamond awaits you, when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, no rush. You know, just make it happen this month. You know, I'll say no pressure.
Yeah, that got me like
And,
that.
but listen, man, we love you. We're proud of you, man. Thank you for bringing your gifts and talents over here, Keith. And shout out to you and your entire team, man. You all are doing great things. Okay, thank you very much. All right, my man. So, having said that, I will tell you now that those of you all that have not secured your tickets nor your hotel rooms for Dallas, you're gonna miss something that's gonna be incredible. I mean that you're gonna miss something that's gonna be incredible. I had to get my water in because I am working on myself. I'm doing the hardest thing I've ever done, and I'm working on changing my body, my look completely. Okay, so I want to say this to you that if you do not have your tickets and you're in leadership, because the important thing about leadership is that leadership always has to show up. And when you understand and understand the principle of being a servant leader, because when you hit a certain position, it's no longer about your organization. When you hit diamond position, it's about the company. Like, you're supposed to serve the entire company. And it's not just your team, you serve everybody. Like, when Shantae and I first started in network marketing and Artists International, when we hit platinum president, we no longer just served our team. We traveled around the teams we didn't even make money off of, because we knew that that was a blessing for us. And we were going to be servant leaders. And servant leaders always live abundantly. Okay? So, you know, you want to make sure that you lead by example. So you should, everybody, all you leaders, you directors, execs, and diamonds, I hope that you all have your tickets, because we're going to sell out the core. Okay? I mean, we're going to sell it out. And the rooms, I don't even know if we have any more rooms in the hotel, the host hotel. And I will tell you something, Friday night is going to be nothing short of amazing. We have some announcements, and I will tell you right now that I am looking at a sheet of paper that nobody can see. And I have 20 announcements that need to be made, but they all won't be made there. We got some good stuff, but we have several announcements, and all of them are pertaining to us growing. When people see from the outside, see clips from that event that we're doing, more people are going to come, because they're going to know we're solid as a rock. They're going to know that, yeah, I believe that they're going to make it, that I'm going to bet on them. Because, you know, in the beginning, everybody doesn't bet on you because you're new. And you have so many people out there that are wishing that you fail, and so many people that are injecting negativity out there in the universe about you, that people get a little confused, you know. That's why I say I'll never forget the people that began the journey with us, because you all that began the journey with us helped us get to where we are now. And it's your belief and your hard work that has us in a position where other people are recognizing us. But so I say it, man, I will never, ever forget what you all have done and what you continue to do. All right? It's just that we have to continue to lead by example. So therefore, please tell your people, because we don't want anybody to miss this. They need to go on and book the hotel if we have any more spots available in the hotel, because we only got limited blocks of rooms, and I think they're almost all gone. So check, if you don't have your ticket, as soon as I close out, which I'm closing out in a minute, go and find. Matter of fact, Michelle, one more time, where you at, Michelle? I know you didn't get all dressed up to come on for a minute. Come on back up here. There, look, there you go. Camera's on, okay?
Had to just make sure I was straight, sir.
Do me a favor, please. Please tell the people how to go right now and get their ticket. And do we have any more hotel rooms?
So, to purchase your ticket for the event, go to tavaevent.com. Right after this is over, hold on, y'all have time. Now, the host hotel is the Sheraton McKinney. And sir, I do believe that we have sold out every room at the Sheraton. what I would highly recommend everyone to find the closest hotel. There are hotels all around. Book your hotel room, the closest hotel to the Sheraton. The key is just making sure that you are in the building early on Friday for the event. So that's what we really want people to know, to get there, get into town early if they can Thursday night. We are planning a biz op for Thursday night, so you can get some guests out. So all of this information will be on tavaevent.com. But guys, do not wait. You need to go ahead and get those tickets.
Now, you stay on the show. I'm going to tell you this too. We have some new merchandise coming out. We have new T-shirts that we're going to be launching, right?
Yes.
And as soon as they get in, yeah, Kevin and Lachelle will be wearing them on their show. And I will tell you now that those T-shirts, we want everybody to have one of those T-shirts on when we have our party, you know, because we had to kind of change things. We were going to do a big barbecue at the core, but logistically we had some issues. Plus, it was going to be outdoors, and it was going to cost us my arm and legs, Lachelle's arm and legs, and Kevin's head, okay? And
Wait. Do y'all want to know the truth? I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Why we had to change it. When it was going to be outside, it wasn't the money, because he would have put up the money. When he heard the word porta potty, that's it. It's a wrap.
Look, I will be honest. Lachelle said, well, we're going to have to put some porta potties out there. I'm like, not for my people, okay? Because I'm not going to a porta potty. And if I'm not going to a porta potty, I'm not going to have my people. So we decided that we're going to have, listen, we are going to party like some rock stars. I'm going to tell you now, after the event in the hotel lobby, we're going to have a great time. And it's going to be a family thing, man. But it's going to be fun. We're going to have food for you all. Everybody that has a band on their wrist, okay? You must have a band on your wrist. And don't worry, they're going to be paper, so you're not going to be able to take it off and hand it back to somebody else. Yes, I used to do that too, okay? But you won't be able to do it. I know all the tricks. So we are going to listen. After the event is going to be it's going to be so much information that you're going to get. We're going to give out awards, trophies, pins. I mean, it's going to be, yes, recognition, but afterwards, and again, yes, you know, for you all, I think you all deserve it. So we're going to party, and we're going to have food. We're going to feed everybody that's there that registered and has a ticket. So we are looking forward to. So having said that, it is now 8:59. And we don't want to keep y'all on. So, Lachelle, do you have anything else you need to close with? Or Kevin? Lachelle or Kevin, anything?
So the only thing I just want to stress again, get your tickets for Dallas. And I don't know if y'all were paying attention. You heard Mr. Lloyd talk about October. All right, I spilled the tea on Wealth Building Wednesday, but he said it tonight, so that means it's official. Guys, the first weekend in October. If those of you that are still working other jobs and other stuff, turn in your vacation time now. Plan to be in Houston September 30th through, October 2nd or 3rd, whatever that weekend is, make your plans. It's going to be the biggest event that Tava has had. That's all I could tell y'all.
Biggest ever.
Houston. Okay. They say where? We are going to be in Houston. Hey, Kev.
It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be huge. It's going to be so many, like I said, so many people that have fulfilled what we want. I'm really projecting 600 to 800 people that'll be walking across that stage. And I don't care if it takes an hour. I don't care if it takes, well, we don't want it to take 2 hours, but so we're just going to walk fast. But your name will be called, and you will walk across the stage, and you will get your recognition award for really helping us to fulfill our mission. And I think that's powerful. So tickets, so you told them where they can get the tickets. Are we selling tickets for October now?
Okay, listen, guys. Tickets are not even on sale yet for October. Hint, hint. Announcement in Dallas. Hint.
Yes. So hint, hint. I'm not even gonna make it be a hint. I will tell you now that we're going to announce an early bird special for people who start. For everybody that comes to Dallas, you all will be the first to be able to get your early bird special tickets. Okay, and we have the room blocks and everything. We have, we're going to even announce the hotel. We're going to show some. We're going to show some people. Listen, it's going to be yes. And where's the Don Cornelius?
And tell them, let this Dallas event be a lesson learned. When we say tickets go on sale and reserve your rooms, don't wait. Do it.
So last thing I have left outside of Dallas, I did want to come back on here. We have Baton Rouge, Louisiana, with Tim and Nicole Shelton. That is May 15th. So if you're anywhere in that area, make sure that you get to that event. We still have tickets left for that event. So Tim and Nicole, I booked my airfare today. Cannot wait to get down there to serve the big team down there in Baton Rouge.
Man, I got to say, for real, we talked to Nicole. And Nicole was saying that during COVID, they were on lockdown, for real. And, they were talking about their business, how their business kind of hurt a little bit due to the lockdown because they're face-to-face people. And they said, Kenny and Kevin, believe what I tell you, that as soon as we take our vaccination and get out, you're going to see. We're going to show you. You know what? You have shown us. Because I think that they are the example of people who have it in them to work themselves, back to and beyond where they were. And that's what they're doing. They're working their butts off. And I love it because they work as a family. One more thing I do want to say before I get off, and this is a PSA announcement, right? Like, I was vehemently against taking the vaccine. I really was. I told my family, and I'll be honest, like Lachelle had an appointment one day to go take the vaccine. And Lachelle is like family. Lachelle is family. I wouldn't let her walk out the door. Literally, I blocked every door she tried to get out to and told her, begged her, please don't do it. Don't. And so I gave her every reason. But what it was, I gave her each and every one of my fears, And I think that as leadership and people in this industry, I think we have a responsibility to be responsible. Anytime you start talking about, that you're a leader and you're going to be at events where they're going to be 500-600 people. In October, we'll probably have over 1,000 people there. I think that we have to be responsible. We have to, and that's what Shantae and I came to the conclusion. I told her, I said, I was against it for real, but I can't take credit. Shantae told me, you're going to take the damn vaccine, okay? I don't care. You can give me all that stuff, but you going with me and you going to take it. And I'm like, okay. So, but you know what? Honest to God, it just made sense because it would be very irresponsible of me as a CEO of a health and wellness company to not do it and put people at risk by me being out there and not have taken it and knowing that I could have contracted it and not know. And when people want to take photographs with me, I give it to somebody else. And I thought that, and I had to really think of it like that my responsibility is much too great to allow something like that to happen. And I think that for all of you all out there, all of our responsibilities are too great. So I'm going to put my picture in one of those frames and say I got vaccinated. I got my first one today. And for those of y'all who are afraid of needles, just know it doesn't hurt. I swear, like, I'm afraid of needles, right? And I went in there and I started talking. The lady wasn't even hearing it. And look, she raised my sleeve up and I turned my head and I was like, ready for to feel something. And she pinched me. And I was like, okay, you get ready to do it. And man, next thing I know, I felt her swab in my arm and I didn't even feel it. But I will tell you what I do feel. I feel a greater sense of responsibility. I feel like I take my next one in 14 days. So I'm going to just say that you all think about it. and those of you all who think against it, we ask you to please take precautions, and please be responsible, because we have a lot of people that have a lot of families here. So I'm going to say, I hope that everybody follows my lead on that and really thinks seriously, those of you who have it, and go get a vaccine so we can have an event, man, where it's a healthy event, where everybody leaves and everybody's safe. Okay? That's what we're asking for. So having said that, Kevin, any final? Because I'm done. I'm gone.
No, like I say, just, we kicking off an amazing month already. Last month, we had a great month. And I know you guys hear me say it. It's just not talk. We continue to break records here. It's because of each and every one of you all out there in the field, all the new wave of, like you said, Mr. Lloyd, the wave of leaders, and a leader mean that you join, and it's happening day in and day out. So we believe and project it to do better than we did last month because of the growth that we had last month and the things that are being added. That's why we continue to have the growth and success. So I just want to let you guys know, continue to, lead from the front early, this month. It is the 3rd. You cannot take your foot off the gas. Like Keith Williams said, you don't want to celebrate right now. And because people, as we say, they're looking at Tava, but they're looking to see who they're joining. So just stay plugged in, stay on alignment. We appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the city coming soon.
Right. And we could not dare close out, Mr. Lloyd, Kevin, we could not end tonight without wishing our very own double diamond, Nina Mora, a happy birthday. Today is her actual birthday. So Kevin's going to sing her a song.
Yeah, right.
Wait, look, Mr. Lloyd is singing. Sing.
Yeah. So.
Really?
We did it.
Mr. Lloyd.
Oh, he's still muted.
You gonna unmute now?
Oh, you ought to hear me sing?
They missed your song, sir.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Now, I really don't think I can sing. I'm like, hey, but I just want to say, Nina, happy birthday. And I'm still hating on you because, like she texted me and said she was going to FaceTime me, and they want a yacht. And I'm like, what the? I called Michelle. I'm like, Michelle, I pray. And Kevin was teasing me and Michelle about not being in Jamaica. And I said, I know, Kev, but man, somebody had to stay and do some work. But that's okay. Next time, Michelle and I will be going to Hawaii, opening up Hawaii without you. Okay, you'll be here. We might take a couple other staff members, but we'll leave you to hold the ship down, okay? And be sending you countless videos. So having said that, hey, thank y'all very much, man. Let's get out here. Let's break some more records. Let's change some lives. God, lead me to the people that need me. Kenny Lloyd, check it out.
Y'all be blessed. And
it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Let go. It's a lifestyle. Let go. Yeah, hey. Ooh, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, got a lifestyle. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, got a lifestyle. We gon' let it sway forever, not just right now. We gon' let it sway forever, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, got a lifestyle. Got me feeling like I will live forever. No, they dying, but it still ain't no pressure. It's an art, like a ship, it's a vessel. We rising to another level. We move with purpose, life is great now. Yeah, maybe I deserve it, feel like Drake now. Put some millions in my bank now. Changing lives up every day now. Ooh, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, got a lifestyle. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, got a lifestyle. We gon' let it sway forever, not just right now. We gon' let it sway forever, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, thinking living wealthy is our lifestyle.